Hi guys, my name is Mirkovic. My online violin school is metodomirkovic.com, and these are violin tips for all parents, moms, dads who would like to but not know exactly how to help out better their kids in violin studying on a daily basis. Why I do this session on YouTube? Because when I was a kid, as I already said hundreds of times, I really had that passion for a violin. When I heard for the first time violin sound, I couldn't help out, I cried, etc. But that kind of passion that maybe your child has in himself is basically very important in order to go further. But if you miss that piece of the puzzle, which is conversion from the violin score into the movement, or know how to convert it. I'm not speaking about just exercise your hands for half an hour, 1 hour, 2 hours. No, I'm not speaking about that. I'm speaking about knowing how to read your violin score, but converting it in the body movement. That is what I am talking about, which is solfeggio, but it is violinistic solfeggio, and that is the main difference between like solfeggio and instrumental solfeggio. For each instrument, solfeggio is different because each instrument has its different register, etc., etc. So if parent knows how to follow one advice after another, one information after another, putting it with a lot of encouragement in the brain of his or her kid on a daily basis, repeating it with lots of patience, moral sustain, without criticizing, that will create mental habit of the child, and that will boost his or her enthusiasm in like repeating it spontaneously. But repeat just with the body without knowing what am I exactly doing, it doesn't produce truthful and real result. So let's go for it. We started to connect our fingers with notes. We arrived until the second finger of the left hand, of course. Second finger on the A string. We will continue with the second finger on the D string. What do you need to ask your kid always before starting to, connect notes with the fingers of the left hand? We need to know, since from the start, the scale, it's very important. C scale, C major scale, up and down, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, B, A, G, F, E, D, C. In this case, how your child needs to think. I mean, what is the second finger on this string? Well, the note after E in the scale, which note? Well, we have C, D, empty string, E first finger, F second finger. F or F sharp? Well, for now it will be F sharp. Don't think why F sharp, why not F. For now it's just F sharp, and we have Scotch tape. Two things to remember, not too much. F sharp, I will explain in one of the next sessions why F sharp. For now it's just like F sharp. Important to know that finger falls down on the second Scotch tape. Why Scotch tape? Because Scotch tape helps to small kids from 5 to 9 years old in order to memorize physically where exactly finger needs to fall down. Well, that is exact position, which is not that natural, I mean, but after hundreds of thousands of falling down of finger on the same position, thanks to the Scotch, it will become automatic. So let's go right now for it. So the string second finger, always remember to place 0, 1, 2, 1, 0. I mean, do not make your child, do not permit to him to make fall down fingers in the crowd. Always one step, each step, one after another per time. That is only way to create order of thought in giving commands to the hands in order to play, because each other way of creating like confusion cannot bring control of our body during the execution. Second finger on G string. Well, how you need to train your kid on a daily basis, how to think in order to produce a simultaneous reading and finger falling action on the string. Action is the right word. And well, the scale, we always bring back that argument. Scale is really important. It is fundamental in order to connect fingers with strings, with fingers with the notes, excuse me. And so, scale, C, D, E, F, G, empty string, A, first finger, note after G, and note after A, B. So, second finger on G string is B. Nothing more than that, but always you have to make that counting of the fingers slash notes of the scale in order to make it automatic. Finger note, the same thing for us, is the same thing for us. Violinists, when we see the note in the score, we see fingers. So please, it's very important for the child to memorize it from the beginning to avoid the frustration of a score reading. Said that, scotch, always important to make fall down the finger, always in the same correct place. Why? Because we are not guitar players and we do not have all the stuff that the guitar players do have. In order to make it easier for us to know where to make finger fall down, we do not have that. It's our ear and our mind that create that kind of knowing where to fall down, like any other sport, for example golf or archery or any sport where you really need to concentrate your mind together with your body in order to know where to shoot. So for making it perfect, we use the scotch from the beginning, since if the kid is small, 5 to 9 years old, it is really necessary to eliminate the difficulty in the first 1-2 years of playing in order to play, since from the start to have as much as fun as possible. So G, stop the bow, A, stop the bow in order to make fall down the finger, B, stop the bow in order to take off the finger from the string, A, G, A, B, A, G. Always remember 3 stuff to remind the kid. First is to think of the notes of the scale in order to connect with the fingers. First stuff, scotch in order to place, to fall down with the finger, always in the same exact place. Sorry, that is the habit for us, our violinists. And also to follow the scotch for maintaining a parallel bow direction with the bridge. Thank you.